You should have killed him, bopped his head, like I said. Oh, it feels
So good. Huh? And Harry.
Hi guys. Hi girls. Hi everyone else in between. It's me, Miles J, back at it again with another motherfucking tutorial that's not sponsored. I don't think I've ever mentioned this on my channel before, but I am actually, I don't want to say a huge fan of Spawn, but I am definitely a huge fan of the Spawn movie. Now, I used to watch that ish when I was a kid all the way up till now, and I cannot get enough of it. Like the visual effects, the storyline, and that's not even touching into the fact that the main actor was black. Like that to me was huge, and the fact that he was an anti-hero and, you know, he gets sent to hell. And also the actor's name was Michael Jai, like spelled just like my middle name, J-A-I, except pronounced differently. So there was just a whole bunch of connections and representation and cool themes and superhero, like, so there was no way I wasn't going to love it. But today's look isn't inspired by Spawn, the main character. It's inspired by VIOLATOR, who is just the most nastiest, repulsive thing in the freaking planet. But he makes really funny jokes throughout the entire movie. So I thought today I would do a very glammed up, like, female version. But I'm gonna do a pretty version. I'm sure Seth MacFarlane would hate it. Is that the guy who creates the series, right? Seth MacFarlane? I always get him, Seth Rogen, and Todd McFarlane. No, it's Todd McFarlane. Seth MacFarlane is the creator of Family Guy. Woo! Glad we cleared that up. Anyone wants to know what he looks like? Yeah, so not the cutest guy, you know what I'm saying? Like, definitely demonic, straight from hell. Like, girl, these teeth. These teeth. Disgusting. And the chapped lips. Woo! Do I want to glue down my brows for this? Yeah, let's glue down the brows. To start this off, I'm just going to use some Elmer's glue, the purple kind that disappears, and I am going to glue my eyebrow down. Before this dries down, I'm just going to take a nice mascara wand. This one doesn't have any black stuff on it, and I'm just going to brush these hairs up. Okay, so it doesn't have any black stuff on it, but still has orange from my pumpkin head tutorial. Let this dry, and I'm going to apply like, what, 2 or 3 more coats until I feel satisfied. Now I'm going to go into my Makeup Forever Professional cream-based color case. I'm going to dip into this red and this coral and mix them together. And actually, and a little bit of this brown, and mix those together to create a nice orangey shade. Now I'm gonna pat these bad boys down with some Airspun. Ooh. Next, I'm going to line my face with this pencil, and I'm just gonna create the demonic shape that you see here on his face. Now we're gonna go straight into Wet n Wild blue paint to get his signature blue face. Now I'm going to set with Sugar Pill's little powder puff blue. I'm going to take this blue and really intensify the shadows on my, well, where my eyebrows would be. Guess these are going to be my new eyebrows. Bring that down. So with this cream and powder, you can't blend by scribbling. You have to pat it, or else you could just blend the cream right off your face. I'm going to connect this line and bring it down here. And we're going to blend inward. Now taking this teal, I'm going to blend that in with the blue to get a nice gradation. So we've got some creasing over here. I feel like I'm looking more and more like Mystique as I add eyeshadow. Now I'm going to use this color called Pixis from Rituel de Fil. It is a cream-based makeup. So pretty. It's this very iridescent blue. And I'm going to apply this to the intercorners. I'm gonna pat it so that we don't mess up the blue. Now to set that cream, I'm gonna go into Sugar Pills Lumi. It is this beautiful pressed powder that has the same blue iridescence that this has. Now I'm going to take black and I am just going to really smoke it out. Before I did this tutorial, I watched a little backstory on this character. Turns out someone was doing a little ritual, as these white people do, and somebody wanted some kind of, you know, monetary gain or something like that, of that nature, something that they really should not be asking the devil for. They should be asking a financial consultant. But anyway, that's none of my business. But yeah, instead the devil was like, actually, you know what? Here's this demon. And the guy was like, you know, I don't want that. And he gave it to his wife. So his wife was pregnant with a demon, had the baby, and the baby was so fucking ugly and foul, and ended up killing his dad, because his dad made fun of him because he was ugly and foul. He actually had several other brothers who were born the exact same way. Just generally an awful human being, and now works for the current boss of the underworld. Like anything you could think of that is a sin, this guy is probably definitely into it. Using a little bit of black eyeliner. This one's from Tardiest. I'm just going to line the eye. And now for the fun stuff. Glitter. I'm going to take a little bit of NYC's You Glow Girl in Cosmic Blur, and I'm going to apply this to the lid. It is this jelly eyeshadow, this jelly paint. Girl, I don't know, but it is a great base for some glitter. I'll plop this on the glitter that we already set because I love overdoing it. And I'm going to take Lit Cosmetics Barbie Shops. I'm going to be very careful. I'm going to move on to my bottom lid, and I'm going to use the same blue we used before. I'm going to create a lash line going down. Now we're going to fill this color in. Creating a slight angle that way. So it's like a double angled line. Now I'm going to take a little bit of Wet n Wild liquid liner in the shimmery color Wicked White, and I'm going to place this right in the interquanta. I'm going to line my waterline with black eyeliner. I mean, because we are portraying a demon after all. And I'm going to smoke the eyeliner out just a little bit with some black eyeshadow. Now I'm going to take some stars from Lit Cosmetics and plop it right there. Now I'm going to use these lashes called Juliet Hall. For my bottom lashes, I'm going to be using NYX Color Mascara in the color Mint Julep. This mascara stinks. I'm gonna bring this blue up just a little bit more because I don't like the way it's looking right now. So much better. Highlight and lips. For highlight, I'm going to go into this. It's like a similar shade to what I'm already wearing on my face, but shimmery. I'm going to be taking this down my nose bridge ever so carefully. My Cupid's bow on my chin. For lips, I'm going to take Black Moon Cosmetics in the color Sorrow. You almost can't even tell that it's blue if it weren't for these sparkles that were in it. Now I'm going to go into Black Opal's Indigo in the center of my mouth. This one's pretty dark too. Now I'm going to go in with a little bit of Hydra from Rituel de Fil. It's this beautiful blue iridescent color. Like, oh my god, girls. Put that right near the Cupid's bow and on the bottom lip. And for the finishing touch, I'm going to go into Sugar Pill's Electrocute line in the color Helitronic. She's beautiful with this glitter, honey. She's a free spirit and she will fly everywhere. Gorgeous. Now I'm going to take a nice cream white and I'm going to fill in the rest of my face. Now for the hard part. I've got to line my face. Wow, I really didn't think I was gonna make it through that. But here we are, alive. So now I'm gonna take a little bit of this Clown White from Sugar Pill and set that cream. Girls, I think we're done. Oh my god. I think this is pretty decent considering I don't have a lot of the materials that I really needed, but I had just enough to make this work. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, go. Spawn, he our man. If he can't do it, no one can. Go Spawny. S to the P to the A to the 1. S to the P to the A to the 1. Go Spawny, go Spawny, go Spawny. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you so much for staying this long. If you did stay long, props to you. If you liked this video, like down there, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. And until next time, it's been me, Miles J, and I will talk to y'all all later. Bye.